I'm welcoming immediately Marci. Please join us here. Investment Director of Intel Capital on amazing topic. And I will make sure that I take you from this stage immediately to the other stage where I'm actually joining right now in a second actually, where the startups will start immediately after your presentation here. So thanks a lot. Thanks for joining.
Thank you very much. Intel Insight, some would say that we are a bunch of engineers doing the computing power throughout the world. What I want to show you is a video that actually explains that we have human face. Can you run the video? Okay. Sponsors of tomorrow, engineers. I'm coming from a different background. I am more finance oriented. I've been running for a couple of years largest Polish portal as a product VP and previously worked in a finance sector. I'm working for Intel's division, which is called Intel Capital. I will tell you more about it. We are investing probably one of the largest VC investors, both in the region and globally. The big trends, a connected world. We all know and we have heard a lot of things about wearables, about Internet of Things, big data. It all comes down to a computing power, to a thing that underlies all these devices. When I was in Bangkok a couple of years, there was a market, fish market called, and they had a slogan, if it swims, we have it. In Intel, you would paraphrase it saying, if it computes, we should have it. As you know, we are almost there, maybe lacking a bit of mobile. What happens during the Internet minute? And you can see that it happens that binary code is transferred from a content providers right now. Want to draw your attention to YouTube. We had a presentation here a couple of hours ago. Google, Facebook, 6 million Facebook views during 1 minute, 2 million Google search queries. This is all doubling every year. You know the Moore's law that says that computing power is doubling every second year. On the devices itself, connected world. Can you imagine that the prediction is that right now we are having almost the same number of devices as we have people. In 2020, there will be 50 billion devices and only 7 billion people. Wearables, our next frontier. I was really curiously listening to the Pfizer VP, and I was trying to figure out the way he will connect Pfizer with wearables. I didn't want to go that direction further. Global wearable technologies market. This is where it's going to be in 2019. Smart watches, smart glasses, smart clothings, smart everywhere. Where are the books? Here. We are quite active on investments in ecosystems, as well as investments in certain companies that provide future outlook for global products. Recently, we have done acquisition of Basis, you might know it. It's a very neat and very technology advanced wearable company, Basis. And Cloudera, as you can see, all the devices that will be connected uh, are mm, are there, and we want to connect them through Cloudera software. Internet of Things, not only wearables, but as well everything. I mean, the long time mentioned fridge, shoes, ball, everything that's going to be connected. Uh, as you can see, we are a bit of engineers having this 6 to 5 to 5 matrix, but what it actually should give you, it should give you some of the sectors where the smart technology, the Internet of Things will kick in vehicle infotainment. We have a separate fund at Intel that is investing into vehicle app and technology. Transportation, military, big sector. The big opportunity is here. Connected devices growing 300% plus per year, 50 billion devices 2020. Bill Gates said that we are overestimating the next 2 years, but we are underestimating coming 10 years. I tend to agree with that. I think the next 10 years will be absolutely huge, big, phenomenal in terms of technology revolution and technology connected devices. Let me show you how we are riding the wave of this revolution. This is Intel Experience video. You will see some products embedded into this video. Please run that. Is it me running? No. It's good that his wife showed up. At the end, two guys. When I was first watching this video, I wasn't sure. The coming wave, cloud and big data. In the business, we have, I think, a good overview what's going to come in the next 5 to 10 years. But what we see right now, and this is really happening, most of the presentations confirm that, is that if the business wants to compete, it needs to compute. And computing on that level of sophistication in energy, medical imaging, climate, security, really important, content creation. That's something that future companies or future leaders would not go without a computing power. This is where Intel comes in and provides a relevant product. On the Intel Capital side, this is where I work. We do investments, and we do two kinds of investments. First, the investments into the companies or projects that enhance Intel's business, so they're in line with Intel product development, with Intel roadmap. And secondly, we invest into broadening of scope for digital computing power. So these are two main sectors that we invest into. Of course, they can be broken down into different categories. Just to give you a number to compare us or Intel Capital to other investors, we're investing $500 million a year. So far, we have invested into portfolio of companies for over 10 years, more than $10 billion. And in this region, we are investing between $40 to $60 million every year. We have been present into large companies like Yandex, Wirtualna Polska, MOL.CZ, Siveco in Romania, and AVG in Czech Republic. Those are the biggest ones. We are not a typical VC. We are more of a corporate VC type. So it means that we don't have a closed time frame for our investments. We still have investments dating back in 1998, 1999. We don't need to exit them. We like them so much that we keep those. Of course, there are some that we are disposing during the years of our investment. We are stage agnostic. It means that we can invest from anything from $100,000-$200,000 up to probably $100 million into one project. So with this, I want to finish and thank you for listening. I will be on the other panels. I think they are quite interesting to see portfolio of startups coming from this region. Yeah, so if you have an interesting startup, please either call me, email me, or somehow get in touch. Thank you.
Thanks for being here. The startups are in the other room, and now the pitching is already there.